Well, good morning. So we're getting closer and closer to that Easter vigil because the readings are getting longer and longer, right? But the stories are beautiful. In the song that they sang, the responsorial song, or actually the opening song, not the responsorial song, but the opening song, Roll Away the Stone, applies directly to our readings today and how Jesus rolls away the stone and where everybody's waiting for that stench to happen. And Jesus is all like, nope, not gonna happen. And he calls the dead to new life. And that story applies to all of us. And that's the journey that we have been on for the last, starting our 5th week. So the last 4 weeks, we've been on this beautiful journey about rolling away the stone, about breaking that stone from our hearts. When we started, we had a heart that was made of cement. And God revealed that to us. And he said, look, this is the heart that you are showing to me today. This is the heart that you present to me today. But that is not the heart that I created. And so he left us there looking at this cemented heart. And then that was Ash Wednesday, and Sunday he cracked it. But nothing really happened, but it cracked. And then the first week that we had, a piece of it fell off, revealing that there is something more, something deeper in there, and that is the heart that God created. And then our 3rd week, when we hear these beautiful stories of the woman in the well, the woman who thirsts for water, the woman who thirsts for righteousness, a woman who was caught in sin and was exiled from her community. And the only time that she could come to get water was the hottest time of the day, and she had to do it by herself. And Jesus met her there at the well and gave her that life-living water. And so he waters our hearts. That was our reading for that one. And then our 3rd reading, or our 4th one, which we just had last week, is absolutely beautiful, about the blind man. And you're gonna say, well, Father, I'm not blind. Some of us are not blind. Some of us need glasses, right? To be able to see, but we're not totally blind. And so that doesn't really apply to me, but it does, because we have been blinded by the things of this world to the point where we overlook things that we need to be attended to, and we overlook it. Sometimes it could be a person in our path that may be homeless, may be hungry, may be lost, and we just overlook them. We don't spend time focusing on them because it's about us, right? And sometimes it is just somebody who needs some help or needs some advice, and we're all like, I don't have time for you today. I've got other things to do, right? It's not my concern. You do you and I do me. But God's revealing all of these things to us each and every day. And so more pieces have been falling off of this heart as he reveals it to us. And today he gives us the ultimate, roll away the stone. And you're all like, it's gonna stink. Yeah, it's gonna stink when we see all the stuff that we have been carrying on our shoulders when we release it. It's not pretty. It might be a little bit smelly, but we have to let it go in our lives because we've been holding it and we've been toting it for most of our lives. For some of us, it's been our whole entire life. We've been toting this pain, this agony, this lie around. Today he rolls away the stone and he says, look, I'm going to give you a new life. And he does exactly that. Lazarus, come forth. And they're like, he's dead. He's not gonna come to life. And to prove a point, he brings Lazarus forth. Untie him and see that he lives. And that's what he does for us. He's trying to untie those things that we carry around each and every day, that we may live a new life, that our hearts may be beating and our hearts may be in love with him and each other, and to be able to show that love to your neighbor. Each and every day, he calls you. And each and every day, we are called to respond to his love. So these readings are about us receiving these things, but it's not just receiving, it is about receiving it, it's about reflecting upon it, and then it's about responding to his call. responding to what he is asking us to do, because he desires goodness for all of us. He doesn't desire for us to have a heart made of stone, but he desires a heart that is beating and a heart that is in love. So brothers and sisters, what is holding us back from having that? It is about the hurts. It is about the pain that it causes. Absolutely. In my healing group that I'm in, that I have on Saturday mornings for men and Thursday evenings for whoever else wants to come to it, it's painful. And you can ask those people that are in that class. It's painful. It's not very easy, but it's life-giving and it's transformative, and it's here for you. You just simply have to say, yes, I want to roll away that stone. I want a new life with Christ. I don't want to carry this, because the things that we are carrying around are going to keep us here on this earth and not allow us to go to the kingdom of heaven. So when we talk about purgatory, we talk about cleansing. This should be purgatory. We should be cleansing those things away from us today and not waiting until we're in a box in the ground. We should be clearing those things away today. So when Jesus calls us, we are fully alive with him. Amen? And so today we have the privilege of doing our third